Hello and welcome back to my scrap room. My name is Jennifer Perry and I am a close to my heart independent consultant. We're going to be working out of the Holiday Expressions catalog, and we're going to be working with the Beary Christmas scrapbooking kit, which is this kit here. Let me find my eyeballs real fast so I can see what I'm doing. With this kit you receive a full pack of paper, you receive a full complement kit, a full pack of sparkles and enamel dots, they're just called Christmas dots, and a full roll of shimmer trim. I'm going to put the dots up here so I don't lose them, put the shimmer trim there so it doesn't fall down. Now this kit is G1137, and I've had comments wanting to know how to order the kit. If you would like to order the kit and say you watch the video today, you like what you see, you want to order the kit, go ahead. There's two ways that you can do it. You can either click the link below in the description box that says My Scrap Room, and that is my blog. I run everything through my blog. On the blog, hit the shopping tab. The shopping tab will take you to the online store, and from there find the workshops. I believe it's called Workshops Your Way or Kits. It might say Kits actually, and it'll be right in there. You can also look it up by number, which is G1137 or Beary Christmas. If you type in Beary Christmas, it'll come up that way also. The other way is there is a online shopping button on the YouTube right hand side directly under the banner. So that's a couple of ways you can make it to the shopping area of my website. If you would like to watch the video first, then order the product and watch it again and assemble it, that's the whole purpose of these videos. So again, we're working out of the Holiday Expressions catalog. I'm going to put this over here. I don't want it to fall down. When you order your product, you're also going to need to print off the Scrapbooking Workshops Your Way cutting guide. I no longer cut on camera, so you'll need to print off the cutting guide and cut the cutting guide. Now, what you need to be careful of is they're numbered 1 through 6. What we're doing today is only project 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6 are the cards. I'm not going to be teaching the cards this time, so pay attention. If you notice over here, this is what I cut for the workshop. This is the card, so I marked those out so I would not cut those. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. So project 1, or layout 1, you will not have these. This is just so I can show you where the photo is going to go. But these are photo placement cards. We're going to have some mats. And so we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. There's 3. Okay, let's start on the left side first, because I always start on the left side. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my photo placement cards on the mats. If you're working with live photos, this is going to be your photo. With me, I will be able to put the photo directly over these. I don't have to lift them off, because what I'm going to do is it's telling me to cut a 4x6 photo. So I will just be able to put a 4x6 photo right over that, and you will not be able to tell that there's anything under it. And it says here to start down 3.5 inches down. Well, about there. We're going to eyeball it. Okay. And then they want the photos. They want theirs to be like this, but because I'm not using live photos, I'm going to kind of do it this way. I'm not going to be able to overlap mine until I get photos on there. So I'll just offset mine a little bit. Position your photos down, because there's a way to make this fit to where this goes here, then this one goes on the other side. Because of the way my photos have to be, this is not going to work for my layout. So I'm going to just set those aside, but these will. And let me show you a product that I just found. We're going to put score tape on you. I'm going to try and scoot you down. It is this little squeeze bottle. The squeeze bottle itself has liquid glass in it, which is a close to my heart product. But I have trouble getting the liquid glass out of the original liquid glass bottle because I want a fine application. And for some reason, my bottle doesn't like to behave, and I have to keep snipping. There we go. I have to keep snipping the nozzle, and then of course when you snip the nozzle, that makes it have a wider tip, therefore it's no longer a needle tip. So I'm going to put you here. That would work. No, we're going to put him where he belongs. We'll put him where he belongs. They want him there, so that's where he's going to live. Okay, so anyway, this bottle here is a squeeze bottle. The squeeze bottle itself is a needle point, and it does have my liquid glass in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. I forgot to shake it down before I started the camera, so bear with me for a minute. Okay. Can you see? Okay, good, you can see. And I'm just going to apply a very fine line of adhesive on the back of this. Now this bottle I picked up on Amazon. I believe it's called just Fine Line Applicator Bottle for adhesive. Or wait a minute. No, this is it right here. Precision Tip Applicator Bottle. This is exactly what I bought on Amazon. I just happened to look over and my bag was sitting right there. So this is just giving a very fine application. You can see that. I'm going to hold it down for just a moment, let it set for just a moment. And now I'm going to do the other one. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that just yet. Liquid glass can also be used as a dimensional element, as well as an adhesive. And my first thought was to put dimensional element on these little balls right here. And I may do that when I'm finished assembling, so I don't get liquid glass everywhere. When you do that, you have to remember to set it aside for a bit and let it dry, or it will smear. Don't ask me how I know. I haven't done that or anything. No, not me. I tell you, I like this bottle. It makes this job much easier. Much easier. Hold it down for just a moment. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put some there. And I'm positioning my dimensional elements in such a way to where if I want to go back and stitch my layout, I can without getting my elements in the way. I'm leaving myself a little border. Now, what I was talking about doing a second ago, oh, let me get those real fast before I forget. Because I want the little hollies right there. Okay. There's little Christmas balls hanging off those little deer's antlers. And I'm going to just put some liquid glass, kind of fill in these little balls. And when it dries, right now it looks opaque. But when it dries, the color is going to be able to shine through. But they're going to have dimension. So it's going to really look like there's little Christmas balls right there hanging off this little deer's fingers, or not fingers, ears. But I have to remember, we're going to set him aside to where nothing can get set on top of him. I'm going to come over to page 2. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my photos on. Same exact that we just did a minute ago. In fact, I'm going to bring this back in just so I can line up where this goes. Now let me show you what they wanted you to do a second ago. They want it to be like this. And what they would like you to do is take one of these, put it here, trim there, and then take this and put it over there and trim there. The way that I'm having to do my layout, it's not going to work because I don't have live photos. So I'm not going to be able to use these, but you can. I'll use them on another layout. I'm going to go like this. There we go, that'll work. Okay, so for this one we need a tree little thingy. And where's he at? Oh, there he is. This little guy. This and this. Okay. That's going to be very heavy on that corner. So let's do that down here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to just, oh, you can see. Okay, good. Now these little embellishments, put them anywhere you want to put them. This is your layout. If you don't like where I'm putting the embellishments, don't put them there. If you know somewhere else that you would like your embellishments, by all means, make this your own layout. My layout is just a suggestion. Ultimately, you're the one that has to be happy with what you're making. And a lot of times what I do is I'm looking at what Close to My Heart gave me, and I go, okay, I want to do it different. So even though I'm using the Close to My Heart template, a lot of times I'm winging it too. I'm doing the same thing. So, I mean, you've seen me do it time and time again. Ooh, I don't want that there. Let me put that somewhere else. And I do. Because ultimately, I'm the one that has to be happy with my layout also. They have some extremely talented individuals in our art department, but sometimes their style isn't necessarily my style. And you are free to change it up. Okay, so they have this guy kind of right there, kind of like he's sitting on the photo. Okay, so what I would do, and I'm not going to show you on the other layout because he's drying. Actually, let me scoot him over, so I don't accidentally set something on top of him. Okay, so what I would do and why I left myself so much open space. This is the Close to My Heart layout. They want you to do some journaling over here. In my brain, when I see this layout, I'm envisioning stitching. So I would do tone-on-tone stitching of this watercolor paper all the way around the border. And I believe this is Glacier. If I'm not mistaken, this is Glacier ink. So I would do tone-on-tone stitching all the way around and make a border. Or I would do snowflakes. I could do tone-on-tone snowflakes. Or I could just totally change it up. I even have, there's a template out there. Or you could even replicate the light strings, and you could make the light strings. So this is what Close to My Heart gave me to start with, and it's up to me to jazz it up the way I want to jazz it up. So this is page 2. Okay, so I've cleared the decks just a little bit so I could actually have a little bit of room to show you the layouts. This is the completed layout for layout 1, page 1. And this is page 2. Let's see if I can get them in here side by side. And they're side by side. I've had a ton of fun with this kit. If you would like a kit of your own, please go to myscraproom.net, follow the shopping button, and that will lead you directly to my online store with Close to My Heart. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and playing with me. Until next time, bye-bye.